Welcome back to the Wizard Shop, and today is a really cool day. I actually get to work on a 4Runner. Let's get started.
Hey Wizard, he got you a box of Ferrari parts and a package from Bespoke Post.
Bespoke Post? Yeah, screw the Ferrari parts. This is what I've been waiting on. This is amazing. All right. This video is sponsored by Bespoke Post, a monthly membership club that offers top shelf goods from under-the-radar brands. You only pay for what you want. You'll get a box assigned to you each month based on the quiz you take when you sign up. You'll get a preview of what comes inside. You can decide to keep it, swap it for a different box on offer, or skip the month entirely at no charge. Let's take a look at what's inside these boxes. This first box is the Weekender kit, and it comes with a really nice bag. I'll definitely be using that on my yacht. The second box is the Trail kit, and it actually comes in what looks like an ammo can. It's plastic. Take a look inside. We have a survival bracelet, a wire saw, a book, Surviving the Great Outdoors, and also a gut hook knife. Very nice. And in the second box is the chop kit. Comes with an ulu knife and a vegetable cleaver that Mrs. Wizard will be very happy to use in the kitchen. 90% of the products in Bespoke Post boxes come from small businesses, many of which are based right here in the US. Every box has around $70 in value, but cost only $45. So to get 20% off your first box, click the link in the description and enter CarWizard20 at the checkout, or go to bspk.me/CarWizard20. Well, I'll get this loaded up and get it ready for the lake. These will be super awesome on the yacht. Let's get back to cars. So speaking of getting back to cars, what were you doing down there?
Just looking.
Are you sure?
Not touching.
Okay. I didn't even know you were there.
It's a very nice 4Runner.
It is a very nice 4Runner. It's here for only 2 items today. We're going to take a look at what those items are. But I actually have never had a 4Runner in my shop.
Really? Not even like an old one?
No. They're that good, guys.
Well, my sister actually has had 2 of these. She lives in Colorado. I've never heard a peep from her of any issues ever in 10 years of driving them up the mountains, which is perfect for her. But, I mean, you gotta get a Range Rover.
A Range Rover?
Yeah, or a Levante. Why would you buy one of these boring things?
Those are great until they break, and the average public are not going to be able to foot $5 and $10 grand bills to fix them.
Where's the fun in that?
I guess that's right. That's not fun.
Depreciation is fun. High maintenance is fun. Not knowing if you're going to get to your destination. I mean, that's an adventure versus this. It's just like, well, I guess I'll get there between 2:05 and 2:07 here in my 4Runner.
Yeah, it does get your adrenaline pumping. Am I going to make it? I hope I make it. And you're crossing your fingers and maybe a few other things.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I get a lot of emails from people. I'm looking at this car and that car. What car should I buy? And I frequently tell them.
Levante.
No, I don't tell them a Levante. Only Mrs. Wizard. Actually, I think Mrs. Wizard is the only one in the area that has one.
They're beautiful cars. So are Range Rovers, which was your previous vehicle.
Yeah, and it got buried.
So really, these, huh?
Yeah, these are the ticket. I keep telling you guys, don't buy an Acadia, an Equinox, a Traverse. You guys ask me in emails which car I should buy, this one or that one. I'm looking at Acadia, blah, blah, blah. I say, please buy a Toyota. Then you guys go out and search, and you say, yeah, I found the Toyota. It was $8 grand higher than I wanted to spend, so I got a really good deal on an Acadia, though.
It's a terrible idea.
And the $8 grand that they saved, they spent on a new transmission and timing chains.
Yep. Yep, you see it all the time. I still go to the auctions with Bob every once in a while, and it's just a minefield full of these Acadias and Equinoxes and such. And, well, if these are at auction, they're with 250,000 miles on it, and they're still going. It's just too many miles for the dealer to keep, you know?
Yeah. So that's why I keep telling you guys to pick out a Toyota 4Runner, a Highlander, a RAV4. There's all kinds of different vehicles. And yes, you are going to pay more for one when you find one. It's going to be probably 30% higher than you budgeted. But you will pay that 30% higher anyways when you try to find the cheaper minefield project.
Yeah, your only risk is falling asleep at the wheel because you're so bored.
Really, the Scion I just bought, I just drive it.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's cool.
It is a cool car, but
it's weird.
it doesn't do anything. It just goes.
It just goes, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look around this really sweet 4Runner.
It's actually neat. Yeah.
It is. The front end actually looks kind of classy, Hoovy.
I agree. Unlike Lexus, you know, the Asians are liking these big grills, these crazy looking like monster face things.
It's like a big upside down cone shape.
They haven't made these offensive yet. I imagine when they refresh them, they will be just as ugly as every other Japanese grill right now, like the Camrys and such. But this one, very handsome. Nice bulbousy headlights, though. They got a little something to grab onto. You know?
Yeah, they got some bulbous on the outside there. Move around to the side. There's really nothing wrong with this as far as the paint or body or anything. We're just giving you guys a look at it.
No muffler Newton.
You guys hear it, no muffler Newton. Every time we film. But yeah, the wheels are nice. It almost looks Range Rover-ish. How do you say that? Range Rover-ish.
Right. It looks like a Range Rover.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean,
It has some aspects of it. They're trying to do it, yes. There it is. There's your answer. What car should I buy, Car Wizard?
Scotty Kilmer, is that you?
Hey, buy a Toyota 4Runner.
Yeah, there you go. Throw your hands around and scream. Yes. They don't want to spell, so it's 4Runner, like somebody texting a millennial.
Yep.
Look, and then the power hatch buttons.
Yeah, you just push the button and it comes open.
Like the volume.
Yep. Pump up the volume. And same story on this side. No damage, not dinged up. Most people actually take care of these nice Toyotas. Keep them in good condition, keep them clean. It pays to because they last a long time. Let's take a look under the hood. Ugh.
So what year is this one?
This is a 2018, and this is the 4-liter V6. It has 270 horsepower and roughly 280 pound-feet of torque.
How many do you have on the Levante?
345 horsepower and like 370, 380 torque.
I got 520 on the Range Rover.
Yeah, but you also have these on the Range Rover.
Oh.
The heater crossover pipes that break open and spew coolant everywhere.
Well, I also have the timing chain guides that'll just blow up at any moment.
Yep.
Versus this, it has a 6-pack. It has abs.
Or is that cup holders?
What are they doing?
Or spare change?
You got me.
I don't know, that's kind of weird. Maybe they're supposed to look like little cylinders or little pistons or something.
I suppose. It's got a 6-pack.
These engines are used in all kinds of things. Tacomas, 4Runners, FJ Cruisers. They are used extensively in all their truck lineup. They're very good engines.
Yeah, just underpowered, or not really by modern standards it seems like it, but they're just not very stressed. There's no turbos, there's nothing to really make these things work hard, I suppose, right?
Yeah, the one thing that will be expensive in the future with many miles on this is the brake booster assembly. It's all electronic, ABS, all kinds of things built in together in one big unit. I imagine that's going to be very expensive if that fails, but they don't really.
I don't remember that on my Land Cruiser with 350,000 miles being replaced. The suspension, because it was hydraulic, that had failed and we converted it, but otherwise, original everything, 350,000 miles.
Yeah, it was a testament to Toyota quality.
I suppose. Why is this a different color?
I think it's just chalky. See?
Oh, you're making it...
It's dust or dirt.
Making it dark. Okay. All right.
Keep rubbing it.
No.
Okay. Let's go ahead and let Mrs. Wizard give a tour of the interior, and then we'll get this thing in the air.
Okay, ladies and gents, here we are looking at the Christmas tree of lights there. And again, none of them are actually having problems. It's because it's in auxiliary mode. But again, easy to read gauges. It says it can do 120, and it probably can, even though it may not have the horsepower of Hoovy's Range Rover, but it still has enough get up and go to probably go that fast. Dash is looking good.
I like the brown seats. It's perfect for someone who visits Taco Bell a lot.
It would hide those moments nicely.
Yes, but wood? Yes, it is the limited. From the finest plastic trees on Earth, yes?
Yes, yes. They are looking nice. Are there any wood accents on that door panel over there, Hoovy?
No,
No.
The brown stitched leather to tie in the seats.
It does.
Classy.
They've kept this thing in really nice shape. Look at those floor mats. Looking good. Got a little bit of the plastic tree here on the gear shift selector. Normal controls here in the HVAC section. So we move back. Again, more brown leather seats. Of course, they lay down. And somewhere back there, behind that second row, is a third row of seats. So you could pack a whole lot of people in here if you really wanted to. Let's see what the headliner's looking like. It's doing good up there. Again, let's check, see if the ceiling's up there. Oh, good. There's the roof of the shop. As always. She's got a few water drops, but it's in good shape.
I like the heated and cooled seats. That's nice. And I like the knobs. Wizard, aren't these... I mean, these are very impressive knobs.
Yeah, they're very girthy.
Yes.
No mistaking what you're grabbing there. As we end up with the steering wheel, as we always do, we can see way back behind there, it does have 75,000 miles on it. Getting close to 76,000, so still doing really good on low mileage there. Good controls on the steering wheel. Nothing too crazy. Any dead bodies in there, Hoovie?
A Glock? No,
Okay.
not really.
It does have the service manual in there, so that's one of the few things that does get lost pretty frequent. So let's get this up in the air and see what's going on and why is this here.
I don't expect to actually find a whole lot. I only know the two issues, why it's here.
Well, 75,000 miles, that's a lot in 3 years.
Yeah, but a lot of American cars have that many miles on them. They're already starting to leak and have problems. And
This one ain't.
nope. We do have the oil filter here. It's plastic. We actually have the special tool just for it. But these are notorious to break. And Junior Mint was actually doing the oil change. He was scared it's going to break. I told him to stop. It actually broke the little ear off. We are going to upgrade it. They actually make a metal cover for that. There's a reason why they make that metal cover, because this happens a lot. These get locked in so tight, they won't come off.
Jiffy Lube places, they just,
Well,
really?
they'll probably crack it in half or something.
I suppose.
We'll get it off, but I want to have the metal one here. When we go back together, it'll have a nice sturdy metal one. Look at the oil pan. It's still like what came from the factory. It's shiny. The differential is easily worked on. Like in your Range Rover, the differential goes through the oil pan. This one's underneath of it, easy to get to.
Yes, but it's kind of semi-solid. It goes out a little bit and then goes to the half shafts. It's different.
It looks like it has suspension, some sort of hydropneumatic or something like that. You can see a hose going to it. Maybe it's similar to your Land Cruiser system.
Air ride?
Well, I don't think it's air. It doesn't have an airbag. Brakes look nice and thick. Nothing's leaking over there. Brakes are nice and thick over there. No leaks, no tears. Nothing's going on over there. Here's our transmission. Nice and dry. Look how easy that stuff is to get to. You can get to everything. Look at the shiny new bolts. They look brand new.
That's impressive. I wonder who BH is.
I don't know. It must stand for something. Check our shaft here. It's not very beefy.
Gets the job done, though.
It does. Here's the transfer case. Again, nice and dry. No leaks. It does have a control, like an actuator there. Even has the red silicone still visible. Nice shiny bolts. Here's our big skid plate on our fuel tank. Another drive shaft, which is good. The U-joints are good.
But I'm seeing what makes the 4Runner special to me and why I like it versus, say, a Highlander or a RAV4. It's not like a unibody SUV. It's an old school truck frame right here with the body mounted onto it, which makes these the most rugged, I suppose. And they hold their value really well.
Yeah, they really do. Red shocks in the back, springs. And here we arrive at a trailing arm or a track rod. Both of those are getting replaced. And
I see.
Yeah, there's the new ones.
So this is why we're here?
Yep.
We're giving it a new rod? Why? That one looks fine.
I'll pull up and down on the vehicle and you can listen why.
Oh. Sounds like a honeymoon night at the Motel 6.
Yeah, it does sound that way. They don't want it to sound that way.
I see. Okay.
See, I could get these individual bushings, but by the time I press them out of the old ones and put new ones in, these things are like 60 or 80 bucks a piece.
So, I mean, it looks like it's a very, very quick thing to do, huh?
Yeah, it saves labor. I unbolt this one, bolt the new one on, out the door, we're done.
Wow. And that's it.
That's it. And the oil change, that's the only reason it's here.
All right.
So the date code is 3217, which would correspond it to being a 2018 car. These are original tires.
With 75,000 miles on it, that's good.
It really is good. Age-wise, it could probably use some new tires, but they have a lot of life left in them, really.
Yokohamas.
Yep, Yokohamas, that's right. Let's get this thing on the ground. So there you have it. I've tried to tell you guys over and over to get a Toyota. At 75,000 miles, if that's all that's wrong, I'll take that any day of the week.
That's impressive. My Range Rover needs to come to you with 100,000 miles now. Needs a lot of work, unfortunately. Suspension's all acting up. But
Yeah, this one will be in and out in the time it takes to get that one fixed. It's not much older than this one.
yeah.
So definitely this is the ticket. If you're going to email me which car you should buy, you already know, a Toyota. So if you're curious what kind of tools we use to work on this, check my Amazon affiliates link in the description below. We get a small cut. And don't forget the bespoke link in the description below. You want to check that out. You get your 20% off with Car Wizard 20 in the checkout page.
Lots of cool stuff there.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button because there's cars coming every day, projects, all kinds of things going on. Thanks for watching.